He had a lot of influence on me. You see that painting on the back? That's the type of shit that he had. He used to paint just like that. I got another painting in the other room. It's similar to that. But he was an artist. He was a barber, an artist, and a mechanic. Those were his main skill sets. He was the type of guy that could build a car from scratch. I'm talking about from scratch. He could build a car from scratch, from the ground, from the frame up. He could weld the frame, put everything together, put the engine together, put the cam on the engine together, put the electrical parts together, from the fuel system. He was one of them type of cats. And then once the inside was done, he would get the rims together, do all the body work, the paint work, everything. He was that type of guy. And that's who I was around growing up. We was around each other more than anybody else in the family. I was around him more than anybody else because we were close. We were close in age more than anybody else. And that's where I learned a lot of game from him. Just socializing with people, you know, and we used to go to car shows, bike shows, and I used to see people interact with him, men and women. And I was like, yo, he's kind of, he's a little different than everybody else. Yeah, he's a little different than everybody else in the family, you know. Yeah, he was different. The phone was always blowing up. Because you got to remember, back then, there wasn't no cell phones. Back then. So it was home phones, landlines, analog. So the phone was blowing up all the time. Women calling from all over the country. North, South, East, West, Florida, Texas, California, Washington State, St. Louis. Something about St. Louis. There's a lot of women calling from St. Louis, man. I don't know what the hell's going on in St. Louis, man. There's a lot of women calling him from St. Louis back in the day. There's something about St. Louis he liked. I don't know. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man, those were some days, man, that it's like a blueprint stamped in my mind. I'm never going to forget the times that I spent around my brother. I'm telling you. And you know what the funny thing is, some of the stuff that I do, I realized that I picked up from him. I picked up from him without even having to really think about it. Yeah, smash the like button. This is the first time I did a live like this in a long time. Maybe he was a DJ. Not really, but he did some parties, but not really not a full-fledged DJ. He did like small little parties, but not major. You know what I'm saying? Because he could hook up sound systems and cars and all that shit. I'm telling you, he could put a whole car together. Yeah, but he had some skills, but he didn't dive that deep in DJing like that.